about 7 o'clock and it's getting dark. It's getting dark slash cloudy, but we're splitting wood as a fam, trying to get the wood pile cleaned up because Sam's wedding is next week, so we're just trying to clean up whatever we can. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna rain, or maybe it's just getting dark, I'm not sure. So there was just a couple sprinkles, but now we're getting a really pretty sunset. Let's see if I can see it better from the driveway. Nice, right? You guys know, I told you, sunsets and sunrises, I'm obsessed. Also, let it be known that men always quit before women do.
You're gonna get in trouble for saying that.
Mom and I are the only ones left finishing the wood. I mean, to be fair, the guys finished splitting it, but then left for Mom and I to finish stacking it. It's fine, we're almost done. I love it. Good morning, friends. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. A little bit chillier. Definitely feels like fall today. I can't believe how many leaves are on the ground and they haven't even changed color. I don't know what's up with that this year, but I just got to work. I actually brought my dad back here because he went and dropped his car off at the shop. So handy having me live there. Anyway, I just got to work and my mom went to go pick up some labels, so it's nice and quiet. I'm gonna go do chores, but I just kind of took around the sap house just to see what was up for today. I think we're gonna try to get to cleaning the back of the barn, like I said in my last video, for the square dance coming up next weekend. But also, I need to pick lettuce before it's hot. I don't think it's gonna be super hot today anyway, like maybe a high of 68 or something like that, but I need to pick lettuce this morning, and then I was kind of looking around and we still have like our Labor Day ribbons up. So I found the fall ribbons for my bushel baskets, so I'm gonna change those out, which is not a big job, it just takes a little bit of time. And I have 300 popcorn favors to pack. They're just 2-ouncer, so they're small, but it does take a little bit of time. I labeled all the bags for them yesterday. I don't know, just like different stuff. I need to answer a bunch of emails because we have quite a few wedding party things coming up, like not for Sam's wedding, but we do favors, brunches, catered, whatever, for a lot of different types of events like that. So all in the next month, we have a couple different brunches. Some of them are delivered, some of them are having breakfast on site, but confirming custom menus for them, whatever, packing favors, labeling favors, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I have to pay attention to that a little bit today. But like I said, it's gorgeous out, so hopefully it'll be in and out kind of day. I also have some more squash and eggplant to process. So I think I showed you guys that like 2 videos ago where I bread it and bake it for the freezer. So I'm gonna do some more of that today too, I think. Anyway, good morning, friends. Thanks for coming back for another video. If you're brand new here, subscribe. Welcome to the farm fam. Not a big change, but definitely adds to the fall festivities. I really don't know why I didn't learn my lesson yesterday when I was cold all day to not wear a sweatshirt today, but once again, I'm cold. It was like 44 degrees this morning. 44. I don't know. I'm just not ready, but I just am wishing that I wore a sweatshirt, but it's okay because I'm going to be cooking a lot of stuff today, so at least I'll be like with the warm ovens. Yeah, it's just chilly right now, especially because I was just putting potatoes on the stove. And I literally, can you see this? I spilled a bunch of water all down my legs, so now my pants are like half soaked. And it's windy, so it's making me very cold. Anyway, that's my morning complaint. You're like, it's September. Just wait. And I'm like, I know. I don't know, just not ready. Comment below what your favorite season is. I love fall because I love like fall things. Like I feel like I love summer. I like fall because I like pumpkin and apples and romanticizing that. And I love Christmas and snowmobiling and skiing and all that. But the span of the cold is just too long. Like just the fact that I'm already feeling it is like, I think I didn't have time to transition yet. Like I'm not used to it. All right, enough complaining. I'm going to get some hog finisher out of this big bag. Basically just making giant scoops. It's really quite nice out. I mean, look at that sky. It's just also 50 degrees right now. So we boiled some beets to peel and cut up. And Mom is making chocolate chip zucchini bread because we have so much summer squash. And she was just saying that she's pretty much perfected the recipe, and I couldn't agree more. They look so good.
But I'll forget.
What?
I'll forget the recipe by next zucchini.
You're the one that's always telling me to write stuff down.
I did write it down, but you know when you get like in a groove where you can walk in and like make it without looking at the recipe?
Everybody watching is like, no, I don't have a group where I can walk in and make it.
I'll forget what comes first next time.
And we're about to can some thick and smoky barbecue sauce. Good morning. I'm not into this. It's like, okay, my car says it's 42. I can't even see out of the windows. They're all fogged up. Like it might as well be a frost. It's so cold. It's so cold. I'm on my way to breakfast. I'm so tired. I'm just a joy this morning, and I am like, it's cold, I'm tired, but yeah, I'm looking at the sunrise, so that's okay. I'm happy about that. Yeah, I went to a bonfire last night and I worked breakfast yesterday and I was painting in between, and I'm just like, now I'm tired. I stayed up too late and whatever. I like knew I had to get up early, but it's the weekend, I guess. So anyway, Sunday morning, on my way to breakfast. I really don't know what to expect today because yesterday, like, I've definitely noticed a difference in the crowds since Labor Day, so it's not quite as like fully exhausting, but Sundays are just everybody's favorite day for breakfast, so we'll see what goes down. I have a fun recipe that I want to make later. I have to stop at the store right now before breakfast to get white potatoes because my mom is making like a chowder, like a corn chowder, because we've had so many bushels of corn. So she makes like a lot of soups for the freezer, and we always have red potatoes because that's what we make home fries out of, but we don't have any yellow potatoes. So she was like, can you get the yellow potatoes so that I can make that after breakfast? And I was like, sure. So running to the store, going to breakfast, and we'll see what happens. Happy Sunday. I just fed the pigs, and like the pigs weren't even up yet. Like I walked in and was like dumping their food, and they saw me, but they still didn't even want to get up because it's just early and cold. But the cows were already out here grazing, like down off the hill, and anytime I have a bucket, they're like. So anyway, good morning neighborhood. Oh, my dirty, dirty pigs. Oh, you guys are filthy. Hi friends, good morning. It's Monday morning. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit, like I'm dragging a little bit. I always feel that way after working both breakfasts, but we had a really busy Sunday breakfast, which is awesome. But I had plans on Saturday night, went to a bonfire, worked both days at breakfast, and then last night Eric's sister came down and stayed with us, and like we had a nice dinner and whatever, stayed up watching a movie. And I never fall asleep on the couch, but I was zonked out. Like I was like, I cannot stay awake. I fell right asleep on the couch and just didn't want to get out of bed this morning. But I also hate the feeling of like not just getting up and getting to it, so I still got out of bed. Anyway, it's a very misty, rainy day. We actually haven't had that many like just rainy days. Like we have showers all summer where it's like sunny and then random thunderstorm, but like a rainy day doesn't really seem like it happens that much. But it's okay. Like I'm not mad about it today. Mondays are kind of like slower for us because we're so busy on the weekend, so we just kind of like organize stuff and whatnot on Mondays. Except today I got to work and my mom was like immediately like wedding talk because this is the week of the wedding. So that's just going to be a big priority this week. A lot of the wedding projects I'll probably include you guys in, setting up, decorating, all the last minute stuff, whatnot. So yeah, that's definitely going to be like a lot of the focus this week, which is fine. It's just like a little bit different. But anyway, good morning. I'm out feeding the pigs. I just brought them out the bucket of pancakes from the leftover batter yesterday, and now I'm grabbing them some hog finisher and get that over with. I'm not excited to get in there because they're always like, you know, they want to get right up next to you and they're all real muddy this morning. Anywho, that's what's up right now. Got some other stuff planned. There was like mail orders that came in over the weekend, and since it's such a rainy day, I think I'm gonna make I have a butternut squash that I picked, and I think I'm gonna make some soup out of it because I've been craving grilled cheese. And like, what goes better with grilled cheese than soup? But I kind of want to switch it up from tomato. So I made like, I think it was butternut squash. I made like a creamy soup like that last year and it turned out so good. So I'm going to do that again. Anyway, that's the majority of my plans right now. But I'll keep you guys updated. If you give a pig a pancake, Did you guys ever read those books when you were little? Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. It's always super muddy when it's rainy, but at least I can get my boots clean just like walking through the grass. Our apple guy is here. First bushel of apples off the mountain in Jefferson. What's your orchard called?
Jefferson Orchards.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. These are about ready now. They're called pound sweet apples. They're an antique apple discovered in Manchester, Connecticut in 1834. The early settlers, they're heavy and they're dense, but the early settlers used to use them mainly as a cooking apple because they're very heavy and they fill your stomach. Mm-hmm. And they're ready now, so come down here and give it a shot. We don't spray. I don't use anything, just maybe some chicken manure.
Awesome. And what were you just telling us about the Honeycrisp that we're going to be getting?
Yeah, the Honeycrisp I've been checking on a daily basis. They're just not, they need a few more cool nights to bring that sugar up.
Yep. Yeah, same thing happens with maple syrup.
and you don't want to, you want an apple that you take a bite of. And then you want to take another bite. That's the apple you want.
Yeah.
To me, I don't want to just spit it out.
I hear ya.
So,
sweet.
All right.
Check these babies out.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's a little history.
Okay, Mom is making elderberry jelly like I just showed you. And part of the wedding prep for Monday is kind of organizing the grazing table. So I'm sure most of you have heard of that. It's like kind of trendy to have like a big, like they turned charcuterie board into an entire table type thing. So we're gonna do like a Westernique type of one. It's like farm / Western / sunflower, that kind of thing. So we're going a little more casual with it because Sam and Rachel are not fancy people. So we're doing like pretzels and combos and like more casual snack foods, but then also Rachel owns a cheese farm, so all of the local cheeses, jerky type stuff, pigs in a blanket, meatballs, deviled eggs, like lots of like classic but delicious finger foods. So gonna be a loaded board, but since I'm in the wedding party, I am not available to like run the food, and neither is Mom. So we have to have like a little bit of a game plan for everything so that everyone that is in charge of it has an easier time setting it up. So I'm just kind of like laying stuff out right now and labeling it. We got some nuts, some pork rinds. These are a lot of the chips and snacks that I had. This will be like full of cheese and salami, deviled eggs over here, that type thing. So I have a few more of these skillets, but in bigger sizes, which I think I'll put like the meatballs in, stuff like that. And then these little boat things are gonna get chicken fingers in them. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. And it will be a table that's like 2 feet longer than this one, so we'll have plenty of room. And yeah, I'm excited. We're also placing another big like sweatshirt, t-shirt, and youth apparel order this week, and Mom's gonna draft the email of all the sizes and such, and then I'm gonna come in with all the design work. But while she's getting that together, I think I'm gonna start making that soup that I was telling you guys about. So here's my butternut. Gonna start peeling and cutting it up. I feel like that's like one of the reasons they started having prepped vegetables in the store. It was literally for things like butternut squash. They were like, oh, what if we sold these things all prepped? Because it's not the easiest thing to do, but here we go.
That's okay. The other side isn't anything. Finish this. Now.
Finish what?
Email. The sweatshirt order.
Do we have anything yummy to eat?
Ate all the rest of the chips. Really poor chip. I had grilled cheese and tomato last night.
Oh, really? Wait, like tomato on your grilled cheese?
Yeah.
I don't have any cheese at home. I cut it all up for cheese and crackers last night. Figure that out. Which still goes with anything. I'm winging this recipe a little bit, but I know that I want onion, rosemary, and sage in it. So I'm in the garden right now. I'm going to pull some onions. They look so good. I'm so happy with the onions this year. Also, you guys, look at these peppers. I'm so glad I waited for them to change color because they are changing color. These are obviously the orange peppers. And this one came out of the blue. So there's like a bunch of huge green peppers on this plant. And I never would have known that this is the red pepper plant. Look at this pepper, just like out of the blue, just changed completely red. Like I could probably pick this honestly, but it's still very hard, so I don't know, but yay! And also I didn't even know about this variety. Like I was definitely picking these while they were green before. I think they're, I can't remember what these are called. Comment below if you remember what these are called. I don't know if it's poblano, I can't remember, but I'm just like overwhelmed by the amount of peppers this year, but it's exciting. That's the best part about a rainy day. That's like the brightest rainbow I've ever seen. Hi friends, I realized I didn't really film an end clip, just a rainbow. But anyway, I'm just want to close off this video for you guys. I'm literally going to end this clip and pick the camera right back up with a new clip because lots of wedding prep is happening and it's going to be way too much for this video. So stay tuned. I'm picking the camera right back up for the next video. Thank you guys for watching, especially if you made it to this point. You guys are true friends. I'll see you guys soon.